which means you can also copy this out. Go to ChatGPT, go to a new tab and say, can you add all the missing descriptions for the measures in the TMDL? Then you paste this in, but you also tell him, please keep to the formatting rules of the TMDL and make sure I can copy the result out into Power BI. And now we will see what's happening. Today we will talk about something everybody likes, rules. This was a joke. But we will talk about rules anyway, because I want to talk with you a little bit about data governance and how you could improve your dashboards by taking care also a little bit more about data governance in them. I promise you it won't be that boring and exhausting how it sounds. So let's jump into Power BI and I will show you what I mean. So here we are back in my e-commerce dashboard where I have some visuals that you know already. And what I do also have in this dashboard is a data dictionary, which is called text measures. And the dictionary, I showed you here how to build it, is a very great option to give the user some insights of your data. But what you can see here, all the descriptions are empty. So it's not as helpful as it could be. And this is what I wanted to show you today, how to add some metadata to your measures to make it more usable for the users and to make it also ready maybe for AI or the Q&A visuals. So we will go to the model view here. And in the model view, we will talk about this pane today. So if you choose, for example, the sum of the revenue, you can already see here some information. The first information is the name of the measure, and you can also change this name here. You can see the table it is living in, which can also be changed, and you can see here a description. The description that is written here will show up in the table I showed you before. As there is nothing written, it will not show up. So we will write here for the first thing, it is the sum of the revenue, means in our case, the sum of the sales. Then the next thing what you can do is you can put in here some synonyms. So you can say it's the sales, the total sales. These synonyms will be used later if you use the Q&A visuals to make it easier for the other persons to get some information out of your model. Then you can see the display folder, which is the revenue folder, like you can see here. And let's say we want to move it to a subfolder because it's the actual year. So you need a backslash and the actual year. And you will see that there is a folder created, which is a subfolder to the revenue, which is a great feature to organize your measures. But also when adding folders, please do not add too much. So we will go back and we will leave it in the revenues folder. The next thing you can see here, if it is hidden or not, you can hide it so it will not be visible anymore. And here you can adjust and see the formatting. It's a currency. It's not a percentage. It says 1,000 the separator and there are 2 decimal places. In the advanced view, you can see it is some uncategorized data because we do not need some category for that. And if we go now back to your text measures and go to refresh and change here the description, you will see that for the sum of the revenue, the description is showing up also for some other measures I have added these descriptions. Where you can also see these descriptions is in the TMDL. So if you open the Veronica, so if you open the TMDL tab, go to your measures, go to the revenue folder, select the measure, the sum of the revenue, the sum of the past year, let's say the year-over-year revenue change and the year-over-year revenue. Click on the 3 dots, go to script to TMDL and script tab. You can see that the comments you have added before can be found here in the TMDL. with some additional informations like the format, the display folder, the lineage tag, and the annotation hint for the format. So it's a currency in Germany, Austria. So what you can do here also is you can adapt these descriptions. So let's say you only want to say this is the sum of the sales, and you can go to apply. Then you can go back to the model view, click here on the sum of the revenue, and you can see that the description is changed. So everything you add here in the TMDL will be added also to the metadata of your model, which means you can also copy this out, go to ChatGPT, go to a new tab and say, can you add all the missing descriptions for the measures in the TMDL? Then you paste this in, but you also tell him, please keep to the formatting rules of the TMDL and make sure I can copy the result out into Power BI. And now we will see what's happening. And now he is creating the missing descriptions, like you can see, because he added here the year-over-year revenue change in percent and the year-over-year revenue change only if 1 year selected returns blank otherwise, which is right. And what we will do now is we'll go to copy, go back to Power BI to the TMDL, Control A, Control V, and go on apply. And now we will check what happened. So the year-over-year revenue change should have now a description he did not have before. So the year-over-year revenue change, this is here, has here now a description that fits to our model. So this is the perfect workflow if you want to add some descriptions to your measures and you do not want to do all of that manually, but you definitely should do it. The important thing is to make your instructions very clear because TMDL needs some special formatting. So this is important that the formatting is kept and that you can copy it out again. And to check what happened now, we go back to our table with the measures, go to refresh, and we will check if we can see it also here. And now you can see it is also added here, and it is much better for the user now because you can find out instantly what's in the data and what the data means. So I hope I could show you how easy it can be to add some metadata to your data model and to give the user more information about your measures and make it so much easier for him to use these things and understand what's going on in the dashboard. So if you liked the video, don't forget to leave a thumbs up. Hope to see you on my channel soon and wish you a great day now. Bye bye.